Hi, my name's Nancington, and I have scurvy. Okay, so I know what this looks like, but I'm not a pirate, okay? I'm not a pirate. I hurt my eye in a chicken coop handling accident. Uh, I was doing some work for my cousin who owns his own chicken coop. Anyway, I know chickens have particularly large talons sometimes, and I kind of wanted to avoid that in case one of them got a little feisty with me. Long story short, I'm working for my cousin here, but I go to pick up one of the chickens, in this coop. I go to pick it up, and it freaks out on me, which causes me to freak out because I don't want to get stabbed by a talon. Uh, so when I'm freaking out, I'm stepping back, I'm kind of like jerking around, and then, I slipped. I want you to know that this coop is a fucking mess, okay? My cousin doesn't take care of it at all. Like there's just eggs kind of all over the ground. And sometimes you'll step on an egg and there'll be like, the yolk and stuff. So I think I slipped on some yolk in the end, but so I slipped, falling face forward, and there just happens to be a random chicken egg right there. Fall onto it, eye forward. I hurt my eye. I'm not a pirate, okay? It'll be fine in a couple days. I'm not gonna be wearing an eye patch, I think. So I've been really tired recently. More than normal. I'm always a little tired. But I've been very tired recently, and my gums have been like they've been bleeding like crazy. I think there's a little bit of gingivitis going on. So I was like, all right, it's not too big of a concern, but maybe I should go to the doctor, see what I can, see what I can figure out. And the doctor said I have scurvy, which, like, first of all, I didn't realize that still happened. I thought that scurvy had been, like, eradicated, or, I didn't realize people still got scurvy. And second of all, I thought that was something only pirates got, which we have already established I am not. Well, okay, well, I'm not, sometimes, like, when you're browsing the web, like, you know, there might be like a digital piracy thing going on. I'll never tell. But that shouldn't cause scurvy. And, sometimes at the supermarket, if somebody has something that I want and they're not looking, uh, to save myself time, I might grab it. But I don't think that is full-blown piracy. Raiding a shopping cart's not exactly sailing the seven seas. Anyway, so I asked them, like, what we're gonna do about it, and they're like, well, scurvy's, lack of vitamin C, so you really gotta get a lot of vitamin C in your system. So they're like, first of all, drink orange juice, and second of all, we're gonna prescribe you these airborne things, um, these pills, which, by the way, they prescribed me these, and at the store, I'm pretty sure these are like 15, 20 bucks. But when they prescribed them, with insurance, it was like $100 fucking. So, I don't know the price until after we check out. Like, I actually just got scanned. How much vitamin C is in this anyway? So there's 833% of your daily vitamin C in this one pill. I'm pretty sure I could just drink this and do this and be fine. But as you saw earlier, I got this whole thing of orange juice that I'm gonna chug to try to fix it as soon as possible because I'm sick of my bleeding fucking gums. I hope this tastes good. See, the one I got is loaded in vitamin C. They had a smaller one, and I think I probably should have got the smaller one. Because I really don't. No, I'm not really looking forward to chugging this, believe it or not. But the things I do for my health. I got pulp free because pulp is it's disgusting. Pulp drinkers are a cancer to society, and I am tired of pretending that they're not. It's like you're drinking the juice, right? Okay. And then You get hit with a random piece of orange flesh, and it's like, oh, that's disgusting. People that like that, like you're drinking orange flesh. You're basically a cannibal. Like, hello, Clarice. How do you drink your orange juice? Okay, without further ado, here's me, curing my scurvy. Okay. Oh my god, it's not even halfway. Oh, how do people do that? You know, I like orange juice. I don't like orange juice that much. Oh. I don't think I'll ever drink. Well, we'll see if it actually cures the scurvy. A little over halfway. Car's starting to fog up. You know, in a way, my lack of vitamin C is your fault. So this is also your fault. Yeah. Guess I got a hole in my lip. Drink much? This is what we're at. Yeah, you think is there like a danger percentage on the amount of vitamin C someone can consume in one sitting? I really should have cracked a window. I'm starting to perspirate. Jesus. Doesn't help that I'm getting waterboarded with orange juice. Okay. I think I can do this in one or two more. Okay. One. Yeah. This is your fault. Oh. Oh. Vitamin C, folks. It's an important vitamin. I'm not a doctor. God. Okay, my phone died before I got the last little gulp, but I promise you I did. It didn't die, but it overheated. You know, I was overheating, so I turned the car, but you might be able to hear. I finished it, okay? I even gave you a little wink last time. You're not getting it again. This better cure the fucking scurvy, okay? This This better cure the scurvy, or we're gonna have a problem. Not me and you. Me and the doctors. Anyway, I think I've earned this. Especially since I gotta go to work in about half an hour.